Hello there. Oh, I go on camera and completely forget that I haven't moved my microphone from behind my monitor. Oh, God. I keep talking about getting like a script and things set up, but I never do it. Hello, welcome back to another stream of me playing an old game. We've been playing, JB Harold Blue Chicago Blues, which is a game that I've been curious about for a long time. Because it's an FMV adventure game where you're solving murders, basically. And this only got 3 releases, one of those being in English. Now, I said last time that it was a Windows release. That actually wasn't correct. It was actually a LaserDisc release, which is very, very hard to come by. So the person who did the English translation, essentially transferring the English dialogue from the LaserDisc version to the console versions, yeah, they had to get hold of one of those copies. But the Saturn and PlayStation releases are fairly easy to come by, but they were completely dubbed into Japanese, which necessitated the translation. So, yeah, last time we kind of had a bit of a game over. We've got to the end of the first day and then got a game over, with the only indication we got being, what clues did you miss? So one of the things I'm going to do is I'm going to play the game from the beginning again, and I'm going to try to pay more attention this time to what happens, to see if we can figure out what's going on. Now, I'm not 100% certain if this really is a streamable game now, so we're going to see how it goes this evening. But yeah, I was hoping for a palette cleanser after Tokyo Mirage Sessions, just something a bit simpler, and this may not have been the best choice, but as I say, we'll see how this goes. So as I say, we're going to watch from the beginning again, just to see if there's anything else we spot. Now, I still maintain this character, although the character is supposed to be 17, I don't believe the actor was anywhere near 17 at all. I mean, even if they said she was 18, I would have been questioning it. When you think about it, the character being 17, this is kind of a awkward view. But yeah, so that is Angie Hart, who's murdered. Obviously, she's knifed. And then her body is dumped at the planetarium. So yeah, she was murdered on the 8th. And say her body dumped. So yep. Get the news report. Hello there, Jolly. Thank you for the follow. Sorry, not follow, the lurk.
JB, you're out, huh? I'm in Chicago. I'll be back tomorrow. I'll call you then. JB, I love you.
And that one bit there tells you she's going to get killed, which is literally what happens next. But yeah, she was looking into something involving the Hart family. And that was clearly a blank. More to do with how they filmed it rather than being an in-universe thing. And one detail that we did get is, they claim she shot herself, but she was shot in the back. So yeah, that was the bag that Catherine had. Catherine was the second one that got shot. And that is the bag that they found her with. So, obviously a knife, despite the resolution. Actually, it's more visible on the stream than it is for me. Probably because I'm running a 4K screen here. But yeah, bag of cocaine and a knife.
No comment. City's hiding the truth. We gotta know the truth.
All right, look, I'll take questions from one of you. You.
The story says that the presumed murder weapon used on Angie Hart was found in Catherine White's bag.
Yeah, that's right.
How about the bag of cocaine? Did Miss White get it here in Chicago?
Well, that hasn't been determined yet.
Was she a dope addict?
No.
How was Miss White related to Angie?
Ain't no idea. I'd like to know the answer to that myself.
Did Miss White kill Angie?
That hasn't been determined. It's still under investigation. The investigation is ongoing. Now, that'll be all.
The thing I find interesting there is the fact that those press were literally in the police station, because that was his office. And here's JB. I kind of don't like the fact that they tried to hide his face, because there are scenes where you can see most of his face. So I would have preferred it if they had gone all in with hiding the face and not show his face at all, although it would have felt weird, or just have the actor's face on show. Because they're even listing who played him. There, Richard A. Hench. Yeah, Ted Rosen is a police officer. So Cindy White is Catherine's cousin, if I remember. So Julia Forsyth? I couldn't quite read that properly. So yeah, Angie Hart, the girl who got killed. James Hart is her father. But Jane Bear as well. Bryce Rich, that's Mr. Rich for the BR company. Paige McShannon, that's a character we hadn't met here. Lily Alden, another one we didn't meet. Arnold Fenix, I don't know if we met him. Or Finch, yeah, these are probably characters that come up in later days. And they're a very Japanese name. It's weird that the Japanese releases were all completely redubbed in Japanese. They could have easily done it with Japanese subtitles and people would have loved it, because Japan in the 90s really loved English media. Okay, 6:30 PM. So this would be day 0 as far as the investigation is concerned. Homicide Division, which has literally one person. As I said before, he's bopping away.
Who the hell are you? J.B. Harold, huh? Ted Rosen. We're gonna be working together on this.
Just the two of us?
Hey, look, we have over 30 murder investigations a week. You think we can spare cops for this? Yeah, even a case like this. Now, I assume you've seen this before. It's the gun your friend was holding. 4 bullets left in the cylinder, no fingerprints except for hers. These are the bullets we took from the victims' bodies.
Do they match the gun?
Yeah, they match up perfectly. Hey, look, I hate to tell you this, but there's too much evidence says your friend's guilty as hell. I mean, the blood-stained knife, the cocaine, gun with fingerprints.
Right.
Perfect tabloid material, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful detective, teenager, cocaine. But look, it's too perfect.
Yep.
This doesn't make sense to me. Doesn't add up.
What makes you feel that way?
Well, let me ask you something, Harold. Why'd you come here? Just to dig up dirt on your friend and expose it to the public?
To get my own hands on the punk that killed Catherine.
All right.
And I imagine in the LaserDisc version that was a much higher resolution. Yeah, because one of the things that was mentioned there was bullets from the victims, so they were both shot, which is a detail that wasn't shown in the initial intro.
Your hotel's right up there, you see it?
Yeah.
All right, I'll see you around 8 in the office.
Okay.
Hey, JB, you want to get a drink? Get to know one another. I know a good bar around here.
Yeah, I was suspicious of this before, so we went drinking with him, and then we took on the drinking challenge, and he said, well, if you win the drinking challenge, then you can run this investigation however you like. And I've got a feeling that may have screwed me over, because that kind of gave me free reign. So I want to see what happens if I don't go drinking. Oh yeah, the accents are fantastic. There's something you kind of miss if the game was all in Japanese. Let's don't go drinking. Oh! Okay, I pressed the A button and it repeated it so we can watch things again. Right. Okay, so don't go drinking. Let's see what happens this time.
Maybe some other time.
All right. Go ahead. Do whatever you want. Go rest up for tomorrow, huh? Good night, baby.
Okay. Oh. Hang on a minute. Oh no, I thought this was going to get an immediate game over. Oh, we're about to get the call from Cindy, I think. So yeah, if I answer it, I mean, technically the timing's different, because this is only like just after 7. I think it was like gone 9 when we got the call before. Let's find out. Is it Cindy again? Cindy White being Catherine's cousin.
Hello. Who's calling? Hello?
Oh. Is this a crank call?
Hello?
Is this Mr. Harold?
Yeah, speaking.
This is Cindy White.
Cindy White.
Yes, I'm Catherine's cousin. I was waiting for you to come to Chicago.
Waiting?
I was hoping you'd be involved in the investigation. I mean, somebody who can clear Catherine's name.
You think she was murdered?
Of course. Who could think Catherine would murder Angie? Mr. Harold, I believe you can find who did it. Please, prove her innocence.
Yeah. Anyway, how did you trace me down here?
Well, Mr. Taylor of Liberty Town called me up and said he wanted me to help you.
I see.
Yeah, and I've got something to tell you.
Which is?
Well, it's about Catherine. I had lunch with her a few times while she was here. I saw her for the first time in 6 months, and I noticed she acted kind of weird.
What was wrong with her?
Well, her behavior. She wasn't herself. She looked pale and didn't eat much. It seemed like her mind was somewhere else. And, oh, hold on for a second. Sorry, I have company now, Mr. Harold. When can I see you? Maybe tomorrow? I want to talk to you about this.
Okay, good idea.
Then could you come by my clinic in River North? I'll be there around 4.
Okay, I'll see you then.
Great, I'll see you. Bye.
Yeah, she did say 4 o'clock. That was something I missed first time round.
Listen to this, JB. Here's a phrase that says, people who live freely in your memory will never die. Tell me, darling, will you let me live in your mind, even if my job kills me someday?
That felt like a very odd conversation. Okay, I'm going to save over this one. So yeah, this is where we got pushed back to when we got the game over on Monday. So yeah, I think this is going to be different because we didn't go drinking with Ted, and so we didn't get to run the investigation how we want. So I think he's going to be calling the shots.
"10 a.m.
Yo! Morning, what's up? Early bird getting the worm? Oh.
You're not still drunk, are you?
I know, big deal. I don't miss, even when I'm wasted.
Knock it off.
Get out of the way.
Ah, okay. Right, I don't think their relationship is going to be as good this time. Okay, so we didn't even get started until 10 a.m. So one of the things that I think I did wrong on Monday was I spent a lot of time in the morning dithering about, not really knowing where to go until I figured out how to go to the Hart home where Angie's parents are. So I think that's going to be the first location we go to. Although when we're going to get to do that, I don't know.
Did you drink all night long?
Yeah, I met this hot-looking fox.
Are you always like this?
Hey, what's wrong with that?
But it seems work is not your first concern.
You're wrong.
You know, everybody's entitled to a good time, but in modest amounts.
Seems you're not happy working with me, JB. You know, I can read you. You're thinking that it's gonna be impossible to catch this punk with me, huh?
Yeah. No, you haven't missed much of the start at all. We're restarting the game from the beginning again because I think I missed a lot of information, and I pretty much got kicked back to the beginning anyway with the game over. But yeah, 2 people have been murdered. And Angie Hart, who is apparently a 17-year-old, even though the actor playing her looks about 25, and Catherine White. The evidence here suggests that Catherine killed Angie and then killed herself. Catherine being a investigator from the same place that J.B. Harold, the character we're playing, is from, and also his, I think they almost got engaged, so he wants to find out what the hell happened. And he's absolutely convinced that Catherine didn't kill Angie, and yeah, we're just getting to know our partner, Ted Rosen, at this point. He got blind drunk last night. We could have gone with him and had a heart-to-heart, but I chose not to this time because yeah, I wanted to see how it's different. It's okay, let's hear about Rosen's theory. I remember this time Rosen being Ted's name. So his theory. Is this going to be different?
She could have been involved in some shady stuff. She could have been hard up. Maybe some guy was sucking money out of her. Hey, look. It happens just because she's a cop. Hey, underneath any woman is just a chick who fucking wants it, man. Hey, you know, man, everybody has a secret. Can you prove she wasn't a slut?
This is different.
No, hey, take it, you slime. Take it fucking easy, man. Just calm down. So you were in love with her, huh? Well, let me tell you something. Don't let your personal feelings get involved in the case. You got that, Mr.
Right back at you. Oh, he's being an absolute dick this time. One thing I also noticed there was he did say fuck, which is interesting considering JB earlier said, I want to catch the punk who killed Catherine, which made me think it was being sensible. The fact he actually swore that. Let's check on the case information.
I need your findings, information, stuff like that. Show me your records.
I don't keep notes. It's my policy. No goddamn notes.
You should have the autopsy report, the results from identification. Where are they?
This little goddamn box here. There's a database regarding the case. All the findings from the identification section have been dumped in there as well. Hey, JB, you need an ID card to get in there.
Where's that?
I'll let you use mine if you kiss my ass.
I don't beg from anyone.
Okay? Suit yourself.
Right. Okay, he's really going to make this awkward. That's not a good start. I don't think it's going to work well going forward. Can't use the computer at all. Okay. Right. Go talk to forensics.
Results will be input into the terminal computer first thing tomorrow morning. You can look at your computer for the data.
Right, okay, so got no access to the computer. Right. So we're going hard mode on this game then.
So, JB, where are we going next?
Right, okay, so this is very much the same. Okay, so I kind of dithered about quite a bit, trying to figure out what to do, but I know that we need to go to the Hart residence to talk to Angie's parents. And I'm not going to show them
Hello, Mr.
Catherine's picture at all.
How's your wife doing?
She's getting better, thank you. Not well, actually. It's going to take a while before she's able to get up. Any news today?
Well, I brought a new detective who's joined the investigation.
Really?
J.B. Harold, Liberty Town Police Department.
Liberty Town.
Catherine White was a fellow detective there.
Look, can we talk inside?
Yeah, sure. Come on in.
Probably not the best things to mention who they think killed their daughter. Especially saying you were friends with them.
So how you doing? Have the day off?
Yeah, I took a little time off to try to get things organized and take care of my wife.
I know you've told it all before, but could you tell us about the case?
Look, if possible, we'd like to talk to your wife as well.
Sure, okay.
Right, so last time, when I showed Catherine's photo, it literally just moved on to the next thing. So I'm just going to ask every question in order, except for the Catherine ones. I'll leave those till last, and hopefully it won't trigger anything moving on. So yeah, ask about November 8th. That's the day that Angie was killed.
Could you tell us where you were on the night Angie was killed?
Yeah, I was pretty busy that day. I must have been in the office till after 10. Anyway, when I got home, it was around 11, and my wife was pretty worried, saying that Angie hadn't gotten back and she didn't know where she was. Anyway, we stayed up all night waiting for Angie.
How did you find out she was killed?
On the TV. I was watching the news, and they were saying something about an unidentified girl being found dead. So I called the police.
Yeah, that's the that's the last way you want to find out, isn't it? Okay, the next day. This is when Catherine was killed.
You identified Angie on the 9th, correct?
Yeah, that's right. I went down to the morgue the next morning with my wife, and she was so shocked she fainted.
What did you do then?
Well, they took her down to the dispensary, and I stayed with her until she regained consciousness. Then I took her home. I asked the doctor to come by and take a look at her, and he basically said all she needed was rest and she'd get over the shock.
What happened after that?
That night, this mob of newspaper people and TV reporters shows up here. God, I didn't want to see them. I didn't even answer the phone.
Yeah, not really best situation. I mean, the thing we found out was he has a collection of knives, or used to collect knives, and he has a bit of a temper as well. There's also the possibility that Angie was working as a prostitute, so with something like that potentially causing him problems, why he'd want to get rid of his own daughter, I'm not sure, but there's certainly motives or indicators.
Had Angie ever stayed out without telling you before?
No, not even once.
Do you have any idea
I think
where
that's a
she
lie.
was?
No.
Did you notice any changes or anything different with Angie lately?
Not as far as I could see. Angie was a nice, gentle daughter. I just can't imagine how she got involved in something like this.
Mr. Hart, I'm terribly sorry for the loss of your daughter, but this was no accident. After Angie left your house, she changed her clothes and went somewhere. Is there any chance she was involved with something you didn't know about?
Are you saying that my daughter was hiding something from us?
Deny the possibility.
Yeah, Melanie is Angie's mother. So yeah, she was definitely working some kind of nightlife work.
How has your wife reacted to Angie's death?
We haven't even talked about it. And she's in bed because of the shock. I just want my wife to get well. You see, after Angie was born, Melanie became sterile. Angie's our only child. Melanie just couldn't bear her death. It's too painful.
Now that's something. Okay, I'm just going to make a note of that. So she's sterile after first child. That would certainly lend a bit of credence to why she's a bit of a shut-in, because we found that she never goes out. So let's ask about him.
Where are you from, Mr. Hart?
New York.
And you moved to Chicago?
Yeah, when I was 25, because of my business.
Yeah, that's certainly more information we got last time, because we didn't ask most of these questions.
I don't know.
Right, so yeah, showing him this one, I mean, to me, it doesn't feel like the right thing to do. Why would you show someone a picture of the person who... Actually, yes, you probably would say, have you ever seen them before? Yeah. So it might be they've never seen the face of who did it, and they may have known them from somewhere else, but... Yeah, so she was definitely out doing things late at night, and the fact that he says that he didn't know about anything either is a lie and he knew full well, or it genuinely was the first time she'd done it, which would mean that was one hell of a bit of bad luck. But yeah, this one I think Trigger's going to see his wife.
Ever seen her?
No, I've never met her before.
She's Catherine White.
Okay, that hasn't triggered anything there. Yeah, let's ask about these things again.
Could you tell us where you were on the...
Yeah, it's the same as before.
You identified Angie on the 9th.
Yeah.
Had Angie ever stayed out without telling you before? How has your wife reacted to Angie's death?
We haven't even talked.
Yeah, that's all the same stuff. That's interesting. It hasn't triggered going up to see his wife. Let's see.
So, JB, where are we going next?
Okay. So that's the school where Angie was studying. So yeah, this is where we can find out some things about her at the school. Oh yeah, it definitely is the era of the 90s.
Hello, I'm Mary Sayer, Angie's teacher.
J.B. Harold, Liberty Town Police Department. This is Detective Rosen, Chicago PD, Homicide Division.
You think the police will introduce themselves
questions
first?
about Angie.
Certainly, go ahead.
Right. Okay. Yep, let's start from the top.
She never missed class and was a very good student. She used to do well, but I was concerned about how her grades had dropped off recently.
Indicating a change in what she's up to. So I think she's been doing the nighttime stuff rather a lot. Money on the side?
She was a well-behaved kid. I mean, she never caused any real trouble, but she seemed to have some problems. Sometimes she would seem depressed or withdrawn, and lately her grades were down. So I suggested she start counseling.
Hmm.
Mr. Rivers was in charge of counseling. You might want to see him for details.
Will you call him in here, please?
I'm sorry, he's out today attending a conference of the Board of Education, but he'll be available tomorrow about 3 o'clock.
That's if we get through to tomorrow. Okay.
I don't know.
Okay.
That was the toughest thing to see happen, you know? But there are just some students you just can't reach, especially if they never really let you get close to them.
Hmm. Yeah, there was definitely something going on with her home life, I think. Because I don't trust her father at all.
I don't know her.
Okay. Right, I think that's about all I'm going to get from there.
Hey, want a bite? It's not bad.
Okay, that's a change we didn't see last time. Right. What the other ones we've got? We can't go to the right clinic yet. The Michigan Journal, that's where James Hart works. So can we get in there? It's only just after 12:30, so this will probably take us up to about 1 o'clock.
I assume you work under Mr. Hart. I'd like to ask you a few questions about the Hart investigation.
Sure.
Okay. Now, no option to select about November 9th. So,
I understand you were working late with Mr. Hart on the 8th. Is that correct?
Yes, it was around 10 when we left.
Did Mr. Hart stay with you the entire time?
Yes, James didn't leave all day. Except for once. He got a phone call, and then he left for about 3 hours in the afternoon.
yeah. That's suspicious. So, he definitely did something that afternoon. So, if I'm right that he had something to do with the death of his own daughter, then he must have. That's probably how he found out what she was up to and needed to get rid of her. But that doesn't quite link up with things though, because Catherine's been framed for the murder, and that's to cover up something. I think Catherine and Angie knew something, and they were murdered to cover it up. Let's see what this gives us.
That reminds me, when I heard about his daughter being killed with a knife, I remembered something.
What was that?
James used to collect knives.
Used to, yeah.
You know, all in all, he really is a very decent and proper man.
That's all he can say about him. Okay.
I don't know.
Doesn't know about her or about his wife.
I think it was about a month ago. She came here to visit James, and they were arguing in the hall. And then she stormed off, and he ran after her, asking her to stop.
Yeah, I've got that. Yeah, so that would indicate she's known something for about a month, and she came there to confront him about it, and that caused the argument. And like a month later, there was the arrangement for her death, and that would probably be the call he got in the afternoon on the 8th.
Yeah, I remember. I met her before.
When and where?
She came here to visit James last Monday afternoon, and he wasn't here, so she said she'd come back.
Yeah, I've got all of those notes. What's he going to be doing this time? Oh.
Rosen, this is Finch. Listen, we got a tip.
Good, what is it?
There's reports Angie was seen earlier on the day she was killed.
Really?
Yeah, some guy saw Angie on Michigan Avenue around 5 p.m. on the 8th. She was in a white Ferrari. Bryce Rich Jr., the president of BR Company, was driving the car. The source was unidentified. Why don't you go check it out, okay?
Roger.
Yeah, I didn't catch all of that originally, but yeah, the BR Company, Bryce Rich. So the one we actually spoke to was Rich Jr. So I just know that Bryce Rich Jr., BR Company, seen with Angie on the 8th, and he has no alibi for the 8th or the 9th, and he's very smug about it, which we're about to see again. That's assuming we can get to talk to him.
We'd like to see Mr. Rich.
I'm afraid you don't have an appointment with him.
Chicago Police Department. We need to ask Mr. Rich a few questions regarding a murder investigation.
Okay. Right this way.
So my secretary tells me you're investigating a homicide. What do you want with me?
Last Monday, a high school student named Angie Hart was killed.
Yes, I read about that.
Well, she was reportedly seen in your car that afternoon, Mr. Rich.
It's ridiculous. I don't know what you're talking about.
It's a lie. I think I said that before. And the look of contempt, as if to say, yeah, that he doesn't want to have this conversation because he could implicate himself. Okay. Yeah, so he doesn't have an alibi on either day.
Are you checking my alibi? Don't waste my time.
Be wiser to answer the question if you don't have anything to hide.
No, I don't think so. I don't have time for shit like that. I don't remember.
Well, maybe you ought to try a little harder.
I'm serious. My interests are concentrating on tomorrow, the future. I'm not interested in the past.
Yeah, said by someone who wants to hide things. So he's probably not going to react to Angie's photo, so let's go and try Catherine.
How about this woman?
Attractive, isn't she? Unfortunately, I've never seen her before.
I think we did see that last time.
Have you seen this girl?
No.
Okay, it's about the gun. Can't remember why.
I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, I think we need more to be able to ask him anything.
So, JB, where are we going next?
Okay, so we're approaching 2 o'clock. We need to be 4 o'clock for the clinic. So the loop is where the bar and the hotel are. The south loop is Chicago PD. So Grant Park is where the planetarium is. I can't remember what time it was, but we did run into somebody here. Oh yeah.
What can I get you guys? Police. Oh, so you ain't buying, huh? Can we ask you some questions?
Okay. I need to go through these again.
That day was so damn cold. I remember I was ready to close a stand, and then I sold lemonade to a woman as young as the woman who was killed.
Yeah, interesting the way he worded it. I think I mentioned that before. Yeah, as young as the woman who was killed. Yeah, was she wearing a red dress? Although, that was in the afternoon. Okay. Just check, does he say anything different if we select it again?
That day was so damn cold.
No. Same information.
I closed the stand early.
Right, okay. Show the picture, you might identify. I think he does.
She was the one that bought the lemonade.
And Catherine?
No, I definitely don't know her.
Okay. Let's go through all the options.
I don't know. I don't know.
And something else. That's the only other one.
That reminds me. The woman who bought the lemonade, she dropped it, and there's something written on it, but it's Greek to me. It doesn't make any sense, but I kept it anyway because I thought it was weird.
Dear Diary, I'm hanging on the end of a rope. It's too far off the ground and I can't jump off. I don't know how long I can hang on. Thanks. We'll keep this as evidence.
It's weird, huh?
Right, I wonder if we can go back to the Hart residence, because we did kind of piss them off when we tried on Monday. So we left in good terms this time. So do we get anything different?
Oh, come on in.
Right. Okay.
How has your wife...
Interesting. Because when I played it last time, we took such a long time to get to this that we ended up meeting up with we met Melanie because she was in the bedroom.
Ever seen her?
Yes. All these are still the same.
Had Angie ever stayed out without telling you before?
No, not even once.
Yeah, I'm kind of wondering why it's not triggering. Moving on.
Where are you from?
Okay. Because we should be able to find out more from... Because we also hear about the neighbour as well, which we don't have the option to go and see yet. Yeah, I wonder if we can gain access to the computer now. Probably not. No. He's not going to give us access, is he? See if forensics say anything different.
Results will be input into the terminal computer first thing tomorrow morning. You can look at your computer for the data.
No, I can't. Yeah, because we've got to get round to 4 o'clock for the meeting with Cindy. I'm going to try the Hart residence again, just literally... Oh, it's now hit 4 o'clock. Okay.
Oh, come on in.
Again, same stuff again. Just check to see if... No. I'm clearly missing something, because that should have happened already. Yeah, I think we're going to. I think we're going to miss too many clues again.
Hi, you must be J.D. Harold. Thanks for coming down here. Cindy White. Good to meet you.
How you doing? You're looking good as ever.
Yeah, so are you. Are you working on this with him?
Yes.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Must be hard for you.
Now, what the hell's that supposed to mean, huh?
Have a seat. I've heard so much about you from Catherine. It seems like you're the perfect image of her description.
Are you seeing patients here?
Yes, but I've been working on a monograph, and I haven't seen as many patients lately.
I see. What's the theme of the report?
Psychology of crime.
Hey, that's pretty wild.
Right, okay, so what can we get this time? Probably all the same.
Did you see Catherine on the day Angie was killed?
Yes. We had lunch together. I left her around 2. Catherine said she was going to be going back home the following day.
Where did she go after that?
I don't know.
How about you? Where did you go?
I came back here to write my report. I was here until late.
So that was the day Angie was killed. The day Catherine was killed.
Where were you on the night Catherine was killed?
Here again. I was working on my report. I was here very late, definitely until 11.
Okay.
I believe Catherine is innocent. I just know somebody set her up.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay. No, she didn't ask about James, strangely.
Angie Hart. I heard she just turned 17. I had a patient her age before. Adolescence can be very difficult to deal with. Catherine. Would you like a cup of coffee or tea?
No, thank you. What I really want is to hear what you began to mention on the phone.
It's,
Hey, look, JP, you want me to leave you guys alone, it's no problem.
Yeah, I went with that last time, and I've got a feeling I've botched this one already. But yeah, let's have him go anyway.
So, could you tell me about Catherine when you saw her last?
it's obvious she had problems. She looked frightened.
Did she mention what she was doing in Chicago?
She said she was on vacation. She always gave me a call when she came to Chicago.
Did she have any friends other than you?
I don't know. I mean, she came to Chicago for a change of pace for 1 or 2 days. I mean, you knew that. She did tell you that.
No.
She didn't tell you? And to think this is someone you were going to pop the question to?
How did you know about that?
She told me she was seeing this man named J.B. She said he was a real piece of work. Very stubborn, but attractive. At first, I thought she just had a problem making a decision about marriage.
What?
Am I surprising you? It's never occurred to you that she might have trouble making up her mind? I mean, she knew she was deeply in love, but she wasn't sure if she could handle married life. I mean, love is one thing, marriage is another.
Especially when you're both police.
And it's not surprising she would have a restless life being married to someone like you. But J.B., marriage was not her problem. She said there was something she had to clear up before she could marry you.
Something she had to clear up.
Yeah, she said that's why she came to Chicago.
To clear up?
Mm-hmm. Did she ever have any problems at work?
No, I don't think so.
So when I asked her about work, she suddenly became very edgy. She said things shouldn't have happened this way. That's been nagging me ever since I left her. The news about Catherine has been very startling to me. I felt as though my premonitions had come to reality. I didn't want Mr. Rosen to know this. I thought it could be a disadvantage to Catherine, even now.
If you come up with any clues, anything else, anything,
Please let me know.
I will.
And so what's the story, huh? She got the hots for you? So, JB.
Right. So it's pushing 5 o'clock now. So yeah, we've already been to the planetarium. Yeah, we need to find out about the the neighbor.
Oh, come on in.
Yeah, the fact that nothing's triggered.
I don't know.
Yeah, because without finding the neighbor, we're not going to get information. So I can't remember what information she gave. Actually, I think she was the one who mentioned that a rose was found on the body. See if something else triggers. It could be a timing thing. I just happened to be there at the right time.
Stayed out with
No. Yeah, I think I've botched this intro again.
So, Jay.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think, where else do we have to go? It's like we can't... And it's after 5 o'clock, so there's probably nothing at the school. I mean, we're not going to get on to day 2 by the look of it again. So yeah, just check locations we've already been to.
I guess nobody's home.
No, we didn't know any different. It was just a case of trial and error over and over again. I mean, people called Dark Souls trial and error gameplay, but that was a game that if you were careful and took your time and thought carefully, you could get through a lot of stuff very, very easily just by paying attention. This, it feels almost like luck is getting some of it. Well, not even get good, it's I'll just get lucky with finding the clues. So yeah, we can ask this guy the same things all over again.
I understand you were working late with me.
Yeah. So these are all the same things.
I don't know.
Yeah, he doesn't say anything.
Let's go back to the office. I gotta get a pack of smokes.
Yes.
Hey, what are you doing there?
Nothing.
Ted around?
Went out to get cigarettes.
Say, aren't you that Mr. Harold of Liberty Town?
Yep.
Can you show me some ID, buddy?
I had it right here.
Oh.
Yo, Fred! What the hell's going on here, huh?
That man tried to shoot me.
I was reaching for a handkerchief and he just hit me.
All right, look, guys, calm down. Just take it easy.
Ted, is this the real Mr. Harold of Liberty Town? I asked him for ID, he couldn't show me any.
What?
Oh. Oh, right. Okay. Would it kill you to have a few drinks with your partner? So, in other words, if you don't have drinks at the beginning, you've locked yourself in for a game over. Oh. That's the kind of brutalist game over that FromSoft have been accused of. Yeah. Oh. If the game's going to be this brutal, like literally on the first day, how bad is it going to be later on? Yeah, even FromSoft aren't that bad. I mean, FromSoft are fair. They're brutal, but fair. This is... yeah, I was wondering whether this would be a streamable game, and I've kind of come to a conclusion it's not. I mean, if someone was, say, streaming for like 8 hours per stream, and they were perfectly happy to go through the trial and error over and over again, then yeah, but that's not going to work for me. So yeah, that's going to pretty much be the end of me playing this game on stream now. I mean, I'd like to go back and try to figure out how to do it, but it's not going to be on stream. What I might do is put it on the big screen, and my wife and I can sit and try to figure things out. But yeah, yeah, I was curious to see whether the game was going to be different, but yeah, getting through to not even the end of the first day with a guaranteed game over just because you made a wrong choice at the beginning, that is unfair gameplay. If you lock the player into a guaranteed game over because of a choice, I mean, at least the game's told me here. Yeah, and that's one of these things why I like to play older games. I mean, there are some other JB Howard games that were earlier on. There's the PC Engine one, but I've got a feeling that one is going to be even worse as far as the note taking is concerned. I mean, you can't see my notes on the stream, but yeah, they're almost the same size as the picture on mine. Although I have got blown up on my screen with the game. So yeah, I think what I'm going to do is, I mean, I've only been on for an hour, so I want to start something else. So what I'll do is I'll have a break now, and I'll figure out what I'm going to do next to start another game. But yeah, this one was was an awkward one. And there's only two other games I haven't finished on stream. There was Armored Core 3. That was just an experiment just to see what that game was like. And then there was Resident Evil 1, which I got to the second Yorm fight, and it was like, look, I'm done with this. So, yeah, going to switch to another game. And, yeah, see where the evening takes us. So, yeah, links below for everyone to have a look at while I'm away. I can't say how long I'm going to be, because I'm going to want to figure out what game to play next. But, yeah, I don't want to finish off quite so early. So, yes, I shall see you, in not too long. I don't want to make it more than 20 minutes, though. So, yeah, by 8:30 at the latest, I'll be back, at the very, very latest. So, but I'll try to be before then. So I'll be back in a few.